President Draupadi Murmu is all set to address a joint sitting at the Parliament today. She is anticipated to reveal the goals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's third government. This joint sitting will also be the very first after the 18th Lok Sabha has been constituted. Now, according to Article 87 of the Constitution, the President is required to address a joint sitting of the Parliament at the beginning of the session after each Lok Sabha election. My colleague Brian Thomas joins on the broadcast via the phone line. Brian, over to you. What can we expect in the Parliament today? The last couple of days have been very charged, including the election of the Speaker that has taken place, the new oaths of the MPs that have been administered as well. So what can we look forward to in the Parliament? The Rajya Sabha also convening today.
Well, definitely, Pia, President Draupadi Murmu is now set sitting of the 18th Parliament on today. Now, in her address also, she is anticipated to outline the priorities of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's new elected government, and this will be President Murmu's first address following the constitution of the 18th Lok Sabha. The inaugural session of the 18th Lok Sabha definitely started on Monday, and while the 264th session of the Rajya Sabha is scheduled to start today as well, and on the day of her address, the President will arrive at Parliament in a procession from the Rashtrapati Bhavan, escorted by horse-mounted presidential bodyguards. And upon her arrival also, Pia, President Murmu will be received by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the presiding officers of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha at the Gajadwar of the Parliament building. She will then be escorted to the lower house chamber with the traditional scepter Singhol leading the procession. And according to, like you said also, according to the Article 87 of the Constitution, also the President must address a joint session of the Parliament at the start of the first session following each Lok Sabha elections. Now, the President will also address a joint sitting of both houses in the first session of Parliament each year. And now, the President's address also outlines the government's program and even policies, the reviews of the previous year's achievement, and sets priorities for the upcoming year as well. And following the President's address also, Pia, the ruling party will also introduce a motion of thanks in both houses of Parliament, which will be debated by the members. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also expected to respond to the debate on the motion of thanks on July 2nd and 3rd. And in her address also, President Murmu is also anticipated to provide a very comprehensive overview of the central government's policies over the past decade, highlighting the achievements in various sectors such as the economy, defense, healthcare, education, and even social welfare. Meanwhile, the opposition is also rather gearing up to challenge the government on multiple issues.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.